Is one setting themselves up for disaster by having too much Emunah and Bitachon? How will they be able to face reality when it really hits?
It's a very good question. It's a very good question. And the truth is, as the Jewish way, I want to answer the question with a question. What is reality? When you're telling me accept reality, what is really reality? And to give a little bit of an idea based on what Chassidus explains. The Rebbe Maharash talks about in his Ma'amorim the fact that some people say that the world is all just an apparition, it's just an imagination, it's a figment of our imagination. The Rebbe Maharash proves from different ways, which now is not the place for it, but the Rebbe Maharash proves in a few ways that that's not true. The world is actually a real, true existence. But then the Rebbe Maharash goes on to explain, what is that true existence of the world? What is that reality? Godliness. What Chassidus teaches us is that the world is not fake, the world is real. But what is the reality of the world? Hashem and godliness. We're told that the Torah controls the world. It's not just a story, and it's not just something that has to do with a halachic outlook or a Hasidic outlook. Torah controls the world means when there is a Torah decision, a halachic decision in the world, this will actually make that become the reality in the world. Why? Because Hashem looked into the Torah and created the world. A person looks into the Torah and makes the world continue to exist. Not the spiritual world, the physical world. The physical world is the godly world created by Hashem. The famous story of the Alter Rebbe, when the Alter Rebbe, someone came to him and said he has a disease in his lungs, and the Alter Rebbe told him to go to Eretz Yisrael because this specific disease is something that the Beis Yosef says that it's kosher, meaning that you can live with it. When the Torah decides it, that actually makes this become the reality of the world. Chassidus teaches us a very important lesson, and that's the words are Ein Oid. There's nothing but Hashem. Not just there's nothing but Hashem when I'm in the Beis Medrash, there's nothing but Hashem when I'm studying, there's nothing but Hashem when I'm learning, when I'm davening. There's nothing but Hashem in the reality of the world. The real reality of my world is godliness. Not because I'm looking at it that way, because that's the truth. So when we talk about going back to a person accepting reality and not relying on Hashem, what is the reality? The reality is that Hashem runs the world. If a person accepts that real reality, sure, Hashem told us that we should be involved. The blessings of Hashem come to a person based on his action in the physical world. But that is because Hashem told us to act. Chassidus says something interesting. It says, Mamin b'chaye yolamim v'zoireya. A Jew believes in the life of the world, and that's why he plants. Which means the following. A normal person, if he has seeds, he's not going to throw them out to get rid of them by putting them in the ground. A guy, why does he plant? Because he's seen that it worked before, that the last person who put these seeds in the ground, there grew out through it this amazing grain. A Jew, when he plants, what causes him to get rid of these seeds? Not the fact that it seems like that in the world, the fact that he knows that Hashem controls the world and that Hashem is the one who's going to make it grow. So the question was, when will we finally face, or when's the time to face reality? The time to face reality is immediately. We immediately have to face reality, the real reality. The real reality that Torah controls the world, that Hashem is the only reality of the world. And when we face that reality, reality will hit us and we'll realize it and see it in our lives, in our practical lives, in a revealed way. We'll see how this reality is actually the most amazing and powerful thing in our physical lives in the open and revealed way.